What's up, guys? It's the Jeremy and
Carey
show. First, Jeremy, getting any sleep? Well, with the third, we'll talk about it. I want to know if you guys are ever demotivated, feel motivated like you don't want to work out, or you just not feeling it. I've been in a slump and I don't know how to get out of it. Have you ever been in a slump, Carey?
Yeah. Been in a slump before, guys. In fact, I almost could say that I've been kind of rolling that in and out for the last, I'd say 4 weeks, and I keep going, get on it, get dialed in. Dialed in would be like so strict. You're 100%, not the 90-10 we talk about or the 80-20, but like the 100% in and out the slump. What do you do? Jeremy, what do you do?
Well, my motto is always take a step forward. And so you always keep moving. You never stop. And so I was working out yesterday. I've been doing the CrossFit Open and I got bit by the bug and I was like, oh my gosh, I love this. And so I did a CrossFit workout yesterday. And when I was running, I was going, I do mantras. I was like, crawl, jog, walk, run, sprint, unleash, let's go. And like I kept saying that over and over because I literally didn't want to run the 400 meters that I was going on. So it was crawl, walk, jog, right? I was just saying that over and over, and sometimes those get in my head. And it's always the point of never stop moving forward, no matter what. And we're not always going to feel 100%. We're not always going to feel amazing, but really it's just move. I mean, even on Saturday Sunday I was going to run a 30K, but it didn't work out in my life situation with my family and kids on it. So I decided to run a half marathon. And you know, I got up, I was going to get out the door at 6 so I could be home by 8. I got out the door at 6:30. I got home at 8:30. And I just got out the front door and started running. And it was mile 3, mile 5, right, mile 8, and then it was like, oh, you're almost done. And at 12 and a half miles, I arrived at my destination, and I had to run another 800 meters, like up the block, down the block. That was probably the hardest part,
right,
because I wasn't moving towards my destination. And so it comes back to like destinations and goals, and why we look to get to where we're going and keep moving, and what motivates us and all that stuff. So I just think about what gets us to get engaged, and I think it's healthy. You know, some people are like, oh, well, you need the lifestyle. You know, some people like to climb a mountain and get on top of, and do different journeys and set goals. So sometimes I find that I'm unmotivated. I just need a target, a goal of where I'm gonna go. And then it gets me moving at a little bit of faster rate.
Yeah, for sure. So mantras, one of mine is relentless forward motion. I'll often find myself saying that. I do Murph every Monday. Coming up, going to be a year this coming Murph, and so Memorial Day. And sometimes I get out there in that weight vest and I'm running along and I'm like, you can walk if you need to, but just relentless forward motion, just keep moving. So, it is that small, those are small goals, right? That's just like Jeremy said, these small steps ahead. And these goals don't have to be in 3 months, so for 3 months, I'm going to, just put something ahead of you for the week, to keep you focused for the week. Sometimes the day, it could be moment by moment, but whatever it takes, right? It's that relentless forward motion. I always say show up, right? So we coach classes, and so it's like I tell the athletes, just show up, because we'll do the work for you, meaning I'll have the workout, I'll tell you what to do, you just get yourself there, and other people are going to be there. I'm going to be there. I'm not going to show up. So if you'll get there, I'll help you to get what you need. And you don't have to PR every day, but when you show up every day and create those consistent habits around wellness, whether it's show up for yourself and make the right breakfast, show up for yourself and get yourself to the gym, or walk yourself out the door, just get the outfit on, right? Just get up out of bed ahead and put the shoes on and walk out the door. Those are the little steps, right? You can determine. Sometimes I'll start a run with a walk. It might be 5 minutes on the walk, and finally I'm ready to start kicking into that little jog, whatever it is.
Right, guys, and the science supports it. Why? Because we're going to get the neuroactive hormones firing, and you're going to start getting those endorphins, and you're going to start feeling better, and then you're going to want to move, and your body's going to start to wake up. If you're dormant, you're sitting there, you're not moving, you're not getting that type of chemical reaction, and so it's keeping you sitting where you're at. So just start moving and let the body's natural hormones do the rest, and you will start to move. And it comes back to, I think what we're touching on is self-talk. Where is your self-talk? Are we positively self-talking ourselves to move forward, or are we talking ourselves down, And so you need to be mindful of that and be aware of that. So to make sure we do answer the question, am I sleeping? I am sleeping. You know why? Because, guys, we realized after having one kid, like 90% of your problems are self-made because you don't know what you're doing. And so it's funny because the baby would be laying there and it's like, okay, the baby's laying there. But when I had one, I was like, the baby's laying there. Is it okay? Is it alive? What does it need? Oh my God. And that was just spinning. And so now I understand that. I don't think that it's like you don't, like, as you have more kids, you just don't, you care less. It's not that. It's that you just know that the threats are way less. And so you're just like, oh, they're fine. So that makes it pretty easy, but we'll see. Everything changes every day, every week. Nice. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much. Come back and get your daily dose. We'll talk to you soon.